Brosplay! Hey, welcome back. We're playing Jack and Daxter.
So this game,
Welcome back to Jack.
this game really is like Mario 64.
Oh, fuck, is it ever?
It's just that in Mario 64, you have to go into the level individually to get the stars, whereas here the stars just exist around the level.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's actually a brilliant tactic.
Go up there.
That I need blue eco.
You can't jump that? You can
Well,
jump
I
that.
can jump that, but I can't break this open.
Oh, okay, it's just a box there.
Yeah.
So where is this source of blue eco?
I don't know.
There's got to be a better one. These are green eco, so that's not it.
I wonder if I can turn one of these into blue eco.
Can you try and knock one of the balloons away or something?
No, I don't think so.
Because why would you need 5 wells? Like 5 green eco
It's
wells.
just for fun. Aren't you having fun?
I am enjoying every single millisecond of this.
Yeah, how do I get the blue eco over here? I think it's probably got something to do
Go in the house.
with something over here.
Is there no way to go in that house?
No.
No.
Who would build a windmill with no entrance?
That's a great riddle.
What the fuck?
Just pose that question to people without an answer. Who would construct a windmill with foundations into the air?
What the fuck?
Normally,
That was designed by the developers did that.
normally when you build foundations, you put them on something solid.
I think I figured it out, brother.
But hey, I'm not a structural geotechnical engineer or anything.
I thought I
Dude, that would be
figured
hilarious if you could pound those pillars like right out of the ground. That sounded like it hurt. Did you hear that? Yeah, he makes some really intense noises.
Oh.
But also his idea of punching the ground is to headbutt it. He actually face plants with
he does
extreme
actually, doesn't he?
prejudice.
Let's get us.
Yeah, let's get it. Oh, that looks so painful.
What's the point of this third one? There's nothing up here, was there? Or is this
What?
where I found the orbs? I think it's where they found the orbs.
Probably. What's down there?
I will say though, it's kind of fun to explore. I think that this actually does better than Ukulele does, and that came out in 2016 or 2017.
Still know nothing about Yuka.
We'll play it. We'll rip it apart. Fucking icy magic palace. You fucks.
Is it like bad on the camera controls as well?
Oh no, at least it does the camera controls, right? Yeah, the whole. Where am I supposed to get the blue eco for over here? I don't.
That's a well right there, maybe.
This here?
Yeah.
No, I think this is one of those orb things. Oh no, you're right.
That's an orb thing, and then that other one's a well, maybe.
So I need to use blue eco to get here.
How do you get up onto those platforms?
Hey.
Interesting.
Oh, this is it. Yep, that's it. I gotta use the blue eco and cross that over there.
I don't know if you'll make it. Wait, what's underneath that house? What's underneath there? There's a big, what do you call that? A boat garage.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna die. We're gonna die.
Dude, the increase in your heart rate, that was pretty sweet.
Oh yeah, I never noticed
Nice.
that.
Took us back to exactly where we wanted to go.
Yeah. Game knows.
I don't know if the game knows.
When the game knows, the game just knows, brother.
I think the game screwed up and it just worked out for us.
Sometimes. Oh. I kind of wasted time with that.
Yeah,
Let's try that again.
How long do they take to respawn?
They come back pretty quick. Like as soon as you're done with it, it comes back.
Oh, okay.
I think. Yeah, look at that.
Whoa.
Holy shit, that was like
the instant it's over.
the instant. I almost thought I wasn't gonna get
Yeah,
that one.
that one went
flew
really
off the screen.
wide.
Okay, we got the most
Okay.
blue
Roll jump.
eco. Oh yeah. I don't know if I can make this.
No. Yeah.
There's no way. So
Shit. Shit.
okay, I think we might as well go for the flies.
The flies?
Ow.
Ow.
It's supposed to light your way, but it just got in my way.
So where is the next fly that you know of? Oh, there's one there.
There's one up top. Where?
Right there,
Oh,
right
right
in front
there.
of you. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh. Wow.
Ah, bow down to the great. Oh!
Bow
Oh,
down before
that's-
the Indra.
That's 1 for this area. It's not. It's that's for that's the wrong area.
Oh, really?
I think so. Yeah.
Ah.
I could be wrong.
Ah.
I'm wrong pretty often, so
Ah.
it's totally possible.
Yeah, it's possible.
Dude, it's been so long since we've done the show, man. It's been like more than a week, and then before that, it was more than a week.
I know.
You
Missed
and,
it.
Like you and your fucking work.
Yeah, goddamn work.
Why'd you gotta be all
Being,
fucking?
Big working man.
Oh,
Business life.
what am I doing? There's this blue eco up there. That's gonna be a way better.
Yeah, that'd be
option.
way faster.
The other day, so right now it's like really, it's pretty hot. Like we're getting like 30-degree summer right now. And I have fucking top shit AC in this place. It's like one of the best parts about my apartment. And I'm sitting there playing some Breath of the Wild, and I totally forgot that I ordered this XLR cord that I'm using right now. And it showed up in like 2 days. I didn't even realize that I chose express shipping. And the dude shows up, and I'm like, holy shit, like who's at my door? And I run downstairs, and it's the mailman. And it's super hot outside, and he's sweating his balls off in like in shorts, and I'm over here like an asshole in a sweater and pajama pants.
That's so funny. You have a sweater on.
And I'm like, oh, what the fuck?
And it really has been pretty crazy hot. Like I
Yeah.
think it was 32 a couple of days, and
Yeah.
we're getting thunderstorms from all the heat.
Apparently places in the States are like hitting records,
Ooh, I believe that.
like 112 Fahrenheit.
That's not a record though.
No?
Record is like 140.
Oh, like, no, like in certain places that are normally like 111, they're hitting like 112, 114.
Jeez. Still doesn't sound like that big a deal. Fahrenheit, like only a couple degrees Fahrenheit.
What is that in Celsius?
Well, each
like 40?
Each Celsius degree is 1.2 Fahrenheit degrees.
You told me when we were kids that there was no conversion rate, and I got so mad at you. I was like, how the fuck can there not be a conversion
Why?
rate?
I have no idea why I would have said that.
You're like,
Well-
it doesn't, like, they're lined up, but they don't have a conversion rate.
Well,
I was
in a
pissed.
way, that's true. Like, you can't say, you know, for example, 2 inches is always, or sorry, an inch is always 2.54 centimeters. That's a
Right.
conversion.
Right.
Whereas with Fahrenheit to Celsius, it's 1.2 Celsius plus 32. So there's an added at the end.
Oh.
Yeah, because Fahrenheit scale is based off a different type of water.
Oh.
Fahrenheit scale is based off salt water, whereas Celsius scale is based off normal water.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah, so that's
Very
why
interesting.
they actually line up at negative 40 degrees. So
Oh.
40 below Celsius and 40 below Fahrenheit are the same temperature.
I agree with the one where 0 is freezing. That
Of
makes a
water.
lot more sense, yeah.
Well, 0 is freezing.
Oh, it's a
in the
different
Fahrenheit
water.
scale. Yeah, but it's salt water.
Oh.
And it's just like a very arbitrarily specific water. It's 333 like kilograms per meter cubed. It's like what? It's just a very specific salt concentration. I don't know who made up that scale or why people like, widely accepted it. Bro.
I'm sorry.
You sure you don't want to play this whole game?
It would surprise me if we got like through. Well, I mean, we'd probably do another session, just like, at least give it like, because it does deserve some credit. It is pretty. The animations are nice. The visual clarity is top notch. The conveyance is a little weak.
It feels pretty good.
You need skippable cinematics. I don't give a fuck what era your game came out in. If it's not skippable, that's your fault. You did that.
Yeah, imagine having a DVD player. When you press play, it takes the control out of your hand.
Imagine if we told you that in order to like, I don't know, get imagine if we had like an advertisement in the beginning of every one of our episodes, and you couldn't. Come on. Oh, it's already open.
Wow. Well then, so the advertisements.
Imagine if there's an ad in front of every single one of our episodes, and you couldn't skip it. And you're just like, I want to just watch the show.
You say that, but hopefully we never monetize our video with those 15-second unskippable ads.
See, that one's not that bad. What I mean is, like, if it was like in the video, and we were like,
Oh, in our
for
video.
like 30 seconds, and we're like, you're really gonna want to check this thing out. It makes us money. I need money.
Being advertised at bothers me.
Yes. Same with talked at. want to talk to somebody. Talk to me, baby.
There's that as well, but I think being advertised at is worse because because advertisements in the most like general sense are aimed at people who are either not informed on a topic or children who are also not informed on a topic, right? People don't make ads like no one makes an ad for McDonald's to health conscious people, right? It just means that every time you hear an advertisement, it's pandery.
It usually
always
is.
pandery.
Oh, I hate the oh shit. What day is Father's Day?
Tomorrow.
Okay.
Sorry, I thought that was part of your like I hate when
Oh,
I hate when commercials are like, oh shit, when's Father's Day?
Father's Day.
I was like, dude, I've never seen that commercial.
How the fuck am I supposed to get up here?
So yeah, Father's Day's tomorrow.
Like,
not for you listening.
It's
just
like
for us.
Father's Day's like he's the one that taught you to measure twice and cut once, and it's like, yeah, he did, but it's because he's into construction and he likes building shit because he's a dad.
Well, and
he's
he also
playing at dads that didn't do that.
He didn't just tell me that on Father's Day. You know, he told me that shit every day of the year.
Yeah. Every day calls you up. He's just like, yo, son. Anyway,
yeah, measure
congratulations
twice.
on getting into university, but I just want to remind you, measure twice, cut once.
Only
like,
ever cut once.
Thanks, Dad. Only cut once. Even if you fuck the first cut, you just keep going.
Yeah, you just use that fucked up
you
cut.
Commit. Canadians don't turn back.
Canadians don't turn back. That is so far from the truth.
I know.
But that's all right. Our ability to turn back's probably saved our lives a few times.
I mean, there's only 10. We're like 10% of the population of other superpowers, so.
Depends on which superpower you're talking about, because we're less than 10%.
Well, we're less than 10% of the states,
We're
right?
more than 10% of the states.
More?
Yeah, because I think we're around 40. The states is like 350. So we're more than 10% of the
like
states.
1% of China.
China, yeah. If you want to talk about China, we are a minuscule fraction.
Oh,
I'm pretty
dude,
sure China's.
You could like if China could declare war on Canada, they could send their children, and that would be it. Like we wouldn't even be able to take that.
Pretty sure the number of people China has in their military is comparable to the number of people we have who are military age.
Yeah.
Which is insane.
I don't know why I decided to bring like child warfare into this one.
Hey, you brought the child warfare, and I was just talking about China.
I didn't say. I didn't. Oh. It's up there.
Well, we knew that, but how do we get there?
It's up there, brother.
I see it, brother.
I found it. Here it is. Oh, I see.
Wait, what's that from?
That's Mad TV.
Yeah, but what is he finding?
It was the race-based Survivor.
Oh
So
yeah,
it
it was like there's an immunity idol.
Yeah, and it was like because it was like white people and black people and Asian people, and then they were like, you got to swim to get that, and all the black people are like, come on, man. And I think he said something. It was like some sort
Oh
of
yeah,
like,
he said, I'm pretty sure you win fried chicken.
Yeah, and then immediately Peel.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just like, I got it. Here it is.
Yeah, that challenge hasn't even started.
Yeah.
It's already handing the idol to him.
Oh fuck, those guys are great.
They are great, and Mad TV was a good show, but that's it. Mad TV was a good show, and sometimes it had off nights.
I think Mad TV it died a hero, right? It didn't become the villain. You don't think so?
No, well, I mean, it didn't become a villain, but it definitely didn't live. Like, it didn't die in the glory of battle as a hero. Like it.
Sure.
I think Mad TV stuck around for too long.
Oh yeah.
Right after a while, like Bobby Lee's sketches started to become a little tried and true.
Tank.
Like, you remember the the blind karate master?
Yeah.
That was hilarious the first time they did it, but then after a while, there really is no material there.
Yeah, there's not much
he's
to do.
blind, and he's supposed to not be blind. That's the premise. And then there was the school teacher that Keegan-Michael Key used to do.
Dude, no, that's perfect.
That was perfect,
so
but he
good.
did it for too long.
It was so good that they kept it in Key and Peele. It's instead of a coach, it's an actual teacher. Have you seen that?
Yes, but it was different back then. Like, you remember when he started as the bus driver, and he was the driving all the.
I will throw a pencil in your eye.
He did. He threw the pencil at him. He's like, take the pencil out of your eye and stab it into that guy's leg. So violent.
I really hope that was gonna work.
Yeah, I think Mad TV is the same as SNL, where if the skits are all great, the episode's great. But if some of the skits are kind of weak, Sometimes the episode's a little weak.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't like
I gotta
weak
say,
episodes.
brother, I don't know what to do here. Would you mind looking it up?
Oh, we're admitting defeat.
Yeah, I don't want to. I like progression.
I admit defeat.
Is that Star Fox?
Yeah, that's the guy in the asteroid field. And then he says, I admit defeat, and then he turns his ship around, and he's got guns in the back of it, and he's like, I lied! Surprise! And he starts shooting at you.
So, I think you're probably going to want to search, like, Jack and Daxter, what's it called? Sentinel Beach, Blue Eco, something. I'm guessing I have to bring it here, but I don't think I have time. That's too much, man.
Let's see, Sentinel
Also,
Beach.
this isn't gonna open. This is just gonna give me more precursor stuff.
Yeah, you need to get to that platform there because
Yeah.
that'll lift you up.
Yeah.
Okay, Sentinel Beach walkthroughs. We're getting there. We are getting there.
Careful to not tell the name of the person, because if it doesn't go well, people will give them shit.
Sorry, what?
Like
What
don't
name of
say
what
like
person?
don't say who made the walkthrough.
Is that normally listed?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Of course.
That's so funny. I've never even.
Oh,
I apologize to all the people whose walkthroughs I've used and not cared who they are, but
Well, I mean, in the end, it's kind of like with this game, like, or with this show. Like, I expect a lot of people to not give a fuck. Like, they're like, there's gonna be people who will watch like 100 episodes and then be like, oh, they're brothers. like
Probably,
I
yeah.
knew people who watched 3 seasons of Game of Thrones and didn't know that Cersei and Jaime were brother and sister.
what?
Like, it's like a
How do you not know
it's
that?
a major plot point
Yeah, how do you miss
throughout
that?
the whole fucking show. And they're like, what? That changes everything. Like, yeah, it changes everything. It's like the whole point of like
You clearly didn't even get the show.
yeah, you're just watching the boobs and the swords.
Well, I don't blame them.
I think I do.
Hey, man, if there's boobs and swords to be had, does anyone really want to think about incest at a time like that?
I don't know. That kind of inspires me to.
You want to check the power cells, see which ones we need? The power cells. So chase the seagulls,
Yeah.
free the 7, and then wait, hang on. I gotta
One
figure out.
missing one.
I think it's launch up to the cannon tower.
Yeah, to be launched.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it says you can't get this one until you unlock the blue eco vents in Forbidden Jungle.
What?
Once you've
I have to
unlocked
go a
the
different
eco vents-
direction?
Once you've unlocked the eco vents, just use the launch next to it to launch yourself up to the next platform. So yeah, I think.
What the fuck?
Yeah, you actually need to activate that from somewhere else.
Yak and Yaxter. You
Jesus.
goofballs. This is what I mean though. Like, you didn't have to go to Snow Island in Mario 64 to unlock something from the first level. You unlocked the bomb shooty dude, like the cannon. You unlock that in the level. You have to find the dude, and he's like, "Here you go. Excuse me. I'll open up the thing for you."
And then you know it's open, and then you go and do it.
Exactly. This is so satisfying. Like, oh!
That is pretty
And then it
awesome.
just like hits in your head. Like,
It's cool that it doesn't crush you.
it feels like that wasn't supposed to happen. Now what? What the fuck you want from me now? Where am I going? Hey, it's a yak cow. This game is super or this like series.
Oh. Oh. Hey. Oh. Stop it.
What's in the bowl, bitch? You just reminded me of that. I want to go and check out some
Dice.
Some dice, because Tom Papa was doing some of his bits, and it was like, holy shit, that's funny.
Well, there's this one.
Hey.
Oh, there we go. Forbidden Jungle. There was this one that Dice did, and I don't exactly know what his plan was when he went in, but he walks in and he starts talking to them, and he goes, I don't really have any jokes to tell. And then some people start snickering, and then he's just silent. A couple of people snicker, and he goes, but yet you're laughing anyways.
Yeah.
And then they start snickering more, and he's like, you don't even know what the fuck you're laughing about. And people just start howling because this is what he does.
Yeah.
It's like that George Carlin bit where he
went
said
out.
nothing.
Yeah, he did a whole thing.
It's the same idea, but instead of saying nothing, he actually pushed it. He pushed the I'm not even saying jokes line.
I had that idea a long time ago, because I always knew I wanted to perform, but never really knew in what capacity. Like, I wanted to do music for a while, and then I thought like maybe stand-up might work, and I had this idea of just like the whole thing they're not jokes. Like, I'm just telling you things that have happened in my life. Kind of like, you know, Bad Luck Brian, that meme?
Yeah.
Where I would say something like, you know, like, I went to this place and like, I went to like I didn't even, like, jokes like I didn't even get a participation award, like, for participating. Like, things like that. Like, just saying like stupid shit that happened to me and people are laughing, and then like the bit would, like, the punchline would always be like, it's not even jokes. Like, I don't know why you're laughing at me.
This is my life. This is really embarrassing.
But I realized how hard that would actually be to keep coming up with that. Like, Joe and Tom Papa were just talking about how Arya Shafir just disappeared for like 4 months, didn't talk to anybody, and probably because his whole bit is stories, and he had no stories
left.
Like, he wasn't traveling anymore, so he had nothing. There was nothing to talk about.
It's a good point. It really does sort of, it robs you of those experiences.
Yeah, well, it's like an animator talking to a filmmaker. Like, the filmmaker's gonna have all these stories.
And the animator's gonna have nothing to talk about. That's
He's
so
like, well,
true.
you know, there was a time that the power went out, and I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna get this done. Like, well, no.
And my timeline was in jeopardy.
And you know, like, what happens when the power goes out? You just sit there and wait for the power to come back on.
That's a good point. I find the work that I do in the field is always more exciting because of that reason. It's actual stories.
It's cool that you have a balance, though, that you get to do both.
Both,
'Cause
yeah.
They like, each one probably reminds you of the importance of the other.
Well, while I'm working in the office, all I can think is, man, I wish I was outside.
Yeah.
And when I'm working in the field in the winter or like a rainy day, I'm always just thinking, man, I wish I was indoors. So that is actually great, because that means that I feel like I always enjoy both parts of my job, because I always don't enjoy both parts of my job, if that makes any sense.
For sure.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet, and I like meeting subcontractors, because we need subcontractors for everything.
That's my favorite part about my job. Holy shit, is when I meet a nice person, and like someone comes in for a totally unrelated, like, it's like not a pizza related thing. They're just like, hi, I'm like giving these flyers out, and I'm like, wow, that is really cool. What's it for? Like, that's my favorite part. It's like I try to do like a little podcast with a new person. I'm just like, yeah, fuck yeah. Tell me more about this. Oh, you're raising money for awareness? That's really cool. That's so much cooler than what I'm doing right now.
It's pretty sweet that you're getting paid for that too, because they're coming into your work.
Oh, it's like 2 minutes, but like.
Yeah, man, it's 2 minutes you're getting paid for.
That's true.
Talk to someone that might be kind of cool.
Plus,
ouch.
There's a lot of studies that prove that community involved businesses often do much better than other ones. Like, near me, there's a convenience store right next to like a big convenience store, like a super international chain of stores, and I always go to the little one because they're so cool there. Dude, every time you walk in, the guy's like, hey, how's it going? He like make like a funny comment on the things you bought. The other day he's like, beef jerky and chocolate, and I was like, yep, it's a good day. And he's like, oh, of course. But you go to like the big super chain, the guy just makes eye contact with you and goes back to what he's doing.
Some people are the opposite, though. I actually remember in an episode. No, I remembered an episode that just happened. You were talking about how you hate at Subway, how they're always commenting on what you're getting.
Yeah.
There's definitely some people who'd be thinking, fuck that guy and his commenting on what I'm buying at his store.
It's all about like the circumstance. Like, that happened to me again at Subway. Like, he's like, you sure? Like, yes, I'm sure. Do I look like a fucking child?
That
I'm
has
sure.
to be a policy. It has to be.
I don't care.
No, but that's what I mean. Just the fact that we've seen it so many times tells me that there's, in some way, it's got to be a policy. I agree, it doesn't make it right.
Probably. I don't know. It's probably just like so many times that like they have the glass in the way of them. Like, I'm not really mad with the employees, because I get what it's like to go through, like, you go through these exact same experiences over and over again. So when a person's totally new to the circumstance, it's like really jarring when they don't know how it works, and you're like, fucking let's go, man, come on.
Yeah, just order your food. I had somebody
What do you have?
who got like really pissed off about Tim's line.
Yeah, you were telling me about that.
Just like, when you're waiting in line, decide what you want.
Yeah.
To me, it's never been that big a deal.
You recognize this camera angle?
Yes, this is in every game.
Yeah.
They keep this one. I like this one. You even fight at this camera angle sometimes.
Yeah.
There's some pretty cool scenes.
All right. Thank you for joining us. Next time, I don't know, this thing?
Open this thing.
Yeah.